song do not go gently to the good night because of its themes of being against death and fate. I chose alternative round because it was ideal to reflect the poem's message. I aimed to capture the inner emotional conflict of the poem. My chosen poem was written by Dylan Thomas, and its poetic themes are grief, rebellion, and urgency. I also focused on some key lines in the poem. Also, I inspired by Foster the People and Red Hot Chili Peppers' unique factors of their songs.
For this project, I focused on hip-hop and trap. Trap is a dark, emotional genre that developed from hip-hop. It features heavy 808 bass, fast hit-hats, piano, and synth. Artists often use autotune and effects to create a specific mood. It usually is written in a minor key, like C minor and A flat, and the structure includes hooks, verses, and bridges. I chose the poem A Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe. It talks about life slipping away like a dream with themes of frustration, loss, and missed chances. Since the poem is emotional and sad, trap was a perfect genre that matched the mood in my song.
Take this kiss upon a bro when it part from you know. Don't show me about you know wrong routine. That my days have been a dream. Yeah, that's what I saw no way. You're not in the day. In the vision, no, and none is a devil. Let's go. All I see you seem is a dream within a dream. All a dream within a dream. Is a dream within a dream. All a dream within a dream. Is a dream within a dream. All a dream within a dream. The road was in the show.
I choose the poem called She Walks in Beauty as a theme. This poem is basically about love. It compares you to nature, making an emotional and lovely mood. As you can see, she walks in beauty like the night, blah blah blah. This kind of lyrics fits perfectly for a music genre like R&B. The kind of music I want to make is alternative R&B. There are two reasons. Firstly, I really like these two artists, Frank Ocean and Weeknd, and they both do alternative R&B music. Secondly, the features of this music genre. It is easy to express my color because it is mixed with R&B and other music genres. For example, Frank Ocean mixed indie and R&B, and Weeknd mixed electronic music and R&B. And also because the structure is very unconventional and often uses experimental instruments.
If I Could Tell You by W.H. Auden reflects on the passage of time exploring the uncertainty of the future, the helplessness of human beings, and the small hope that still remains. The repeated line, "If I betray you, I will let you know," expresses a longing to reveal the future, while also acknowledging that we simply can't. It highlights how, in front of time, we are all equally uncertain. For the instrumentation, I choose piano, guitar, bass, and drums, which is commonly used in R&B for their warmth and emotional depth. At first, I aimed for hip-hop style R&B with a strong beat, but as I worked, I was drawn to softer, more dreamy songs. This led me to shift toward an alternative R&B style.
Blends both storytelling with Rock's energy. It is very energetic and at the same time very traditional and emotional, with Matt uses the ship's journey to represent the Civil War, with the captain symbolizing Lincoln. The poem expresses both happiness of victory, winning the war, and deep sorrow of loss, Lincoln's death. The genre makes old poetry more accessible and impactful for modern audience. The drama and electric elements builds intensity, helps express the shift from victory to grief. I use a variety of instruments to express emotions, including 2 guitars, 3 basses, 2 keyboards, 2 drums, 2 strings, and 1 saxophone. These instruments include some classical instruments, such as guitar and strings, giving this both style, emotion, storytelling, and calming, while the electric instruments gives energy, rhythm, and intensity to the music, overflowing the music with emotions.
The poem I chose is a Korean poem, 어쩌면 우리 별인지도 몰라, Maybe We're Stars by Yang Gwang-mo. The song is electropop, which has catchy melody and electronic sound. This is the arrangement and instrumentation of the song. I used piano, synthesizers, bass, flute, violin, xylophone, vibraphone, and drum. I mostly use synthesizers to create electronic sound. The key is F major and the chord progression is F, G, E minor, A minor repeated. In the chorus, I added third, fifths, and tension notes on the root note so that it creates a rich and harmonious sound.